never told me that the oculus could emit such beautiful colors. Did it do the same when you were looking for me?
Yeah, but in silver. Something's wrong here, though. When the oculus acts this way, that means the targeted celestial avatar is nearby, but I can't see anyone.
Neither can I. But that doesn't mean they aren't close by. We just have to look a bit harder.
I am incredibly envious of your unwavering optimism, my dear. Still, you are right. Maybe whoever this person is resting somewhere off the road. Okay?
Shh! Do you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like humming.
It's coming from over there. Come on!
Will you stop running off without me?
I always thought you would enjoy chasing after me. Oh, wait, is that?
A garden born again, from firestorm to ashes, to emerge from blessed meadows. Neither lily nor rose, but the lotus, beautiful and lone.
That's a gorgeous voice you have there. Isn't that New Haven?
Oh, thank you. It is, actually. Most people don't notice.
Well, since there isn't an official translation, I'm not surprised. Where did you hear one?
Oh, I didn't. I made it myself. Well, to be fair, I was inspired by other folk songs, particularly from Angelos. Their upbeat nature seemed to fit with the theme of the song more than Britannic melancholy.
That explains why it sounded so familiar. It was nice to have a little reminder of home.
You're welcome. So you're from Angelos? Isn't it rare for your people to leave the islands?
Exceedingly rare. However, I rather enjoy defying expectations.
Then we have something in common. I'm Celeste, by the way.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Celeste. My name's Gabriel, and this is Kaydence.
Hi.
I'm sorry, Kaydence is...
She's just one of those people that takes a while to get to know someone. That's okay. I'm sure we'll be good friends eventually.
That's very observant of you, Celeste.
I notice things. Speaking of, what's that glowing in your hand?
Oh, I call it the oculus. Would you like to have a look at it?
Mm-hmm. This is amazing! Seriously, what is this?
It's a long story, but if you've got the time, I would love to share it with you.
Then what are you waiting for? Start!
Let me guess. You love a good story.
Of course I do! Now get to it!
Very well. How much do you know about the Zodiacs?
Oh, you mean the great zodiac spirits. Everyone knows them. Supposedly, when the world was created, they breathed life into it and created every living creature. Except for the abhumans, of course, but they're a special case. Although, some people seem to not trust in them anymore. I guess that's what happens when you disappear for so long. Personally, I think it's rather sad.
Huh. Well, this is going to be a lot easier than I expected. Well, you're right. They created this entire world and almost every living creature in it. However, some of us humans and some abhumans were given a little more attention than others.
These celestial avatars, right? Continue.
I will. Well, when they created life, the Zodiacs vowed never to directly interfere with the creatures of the world, not wanting to curb our free will.
Aw, that's so nice of them.
Indeed. So, when a Zodiac wishes to offer support in any way, they create a celestial avatar. They do this by selecting a child they believe to have great potential who also matches their own beliefs and personality. For lack of a better term, they imbue the chosen child with part of their own spirit.
And depending on the task ahead of them, the Zodiac can choose how much of their spirit they gift to this child.
Actually, I'd forgotten about that. Thanks for reminding me.
Well, this is definitely an interesting start. But there's something far more important you want to say, isn't there?
There is, but there's one more point I should convey before we get there. Because the Zodiacs gift part of their spirit, that means the celestial avatar also gains some of their abilities, especially their magical abilities. Like, I don't know, create a ball of fire?
Wow, that's so pretty. Is it actually hot?
I wouldn't touch that if I were you. I still have burns on my fingertips from when I touched it.
That was your own damn fault. What idiot puts their hand into a ball of fire?
What cruel sadist let someone do such a thing?
Allow me to properly introduce ourselves. I am Gabriel, the celestial avatar of Sagittarius. This is Kaydence, the celestial avatar of Aquarius.
That is amazing! You two are actually avatars? I can't believe it!
Then you're definitely not going to believe what I tell you next. Maybe you should sit down for this one. Celeste? Kaydence and I are not the only celestial avatars here.
There's more of you? Where are they? Why aren't they here already?
Oh, honey.
You mean... You? What? You mean I'm an avatar? That's impossible! Surely I would know if I were an avatar. That doesn't seem like something you'd not notice.
Actually, you never know for sure until you meet your Zodiac. I only met mine today, and even before then I was still skeptical.
So I'm sorry. This is a lot to take in.
Believe me, I understand. When I was first told, it wasn't a pleasant experience for me. But with Gabe's help, eventually I was able to accept it and move forward. If you want, we can help you push forward, just like I did.
I find out by meeting my Zodiac, right? How do I do that?
The reason you haven't noticed you're an avatar is because the spirit of the Zodiac lies dormant within you. So you have to waken that spirit within you.
And how do I do that?
You see, when they created the avatars, the Zodiacs wanted to give them a choice as to whether they accepted their role or decided to remain an ordinary person. So they created relics to act as a conduit between the two that the avatars have to find. Once you find one of your relics, you'll be able to communicate with your Zodiac and unlock the gifts you were given. The most important thing about this is that you have a choice here. You don't have to be an avatar if you don't want to.
I want to. If there's even a 1 in a million, remotely improbable chance that I am a celestial avatar, I have to find out. I mean, this is a part of who I am. If I reject it, then I'm just rejecting a part of myself.
I'm glad you're willing to give us a chance, Celeste. Trust me, when all is said and done, you'll be glad you took this journey with us.
Either way, I'm sure I'll have a wonderful story to tell, no matter the outcome.
Well, at the very least I can guarantee that.
Well then, we better start looking for my relic. How do we do that?
Actually, when we needed to get my bracelet, you just sort of knew where it was. How did you know that?
Yeah. Kay, there's something I haven't told you about the Oculus that you really aren't going to like.
What are you talking about?
Well, the Oculus does more than just locate other avatars. With it, I can communicate with the other Zodiacs. Now, I'm not good enough that I can actually speak to them. They just implant visions in my head. That's how I found your bracelet, Kay. However, when I did that, I collapsed and bled out of every orifice on my face.
What? Why didn't you tell me this when it happened?
Because I didn't know it would happen. That was the first time I had used it, and when it was over, there was nothing wrong with me. It was almost like a bad dream. Anyway, we had more important things to do at the time than worry about me.
Gabriel, if we're gonna do this, we have to find another way to locate these relics.
I completely agree, but until then, this is the only way we can find them.
There's really no other way around this?
None that I can see.
Well, if you have to do it, we should at least be near an apothecary. Hopefully they'll have one in the nearby village.
That's not a village. It's a small town called New Luton. It's barely big enough to be called a town, but it has a tavern, marketplace, and, most importantly, an apothecary.
Well then, we should get going.
You need to apologize to her.
Yeah. Bugger.
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Higher, damn it! Keep the blade higher! Yeah! Damn it! If Father were here. Oh, come on. Relax. Oh. Hold, brigand! I, Elijah Aelriksson, would sooner die than allow you to harm this child. Yes, that works. I will definitely use that one. Well, I better get going. There must be a town or village nearby. Still not as fresh as Rhineland. At least it is not as cold, though.
No!
Northwest. Possibly 90 meters ahead. Finally! This was looking to be a complete failure of a day. This should be fun.